News First Alert Weather.
All right, good morning to you on this Wednesday. As we get closer to the middle of the week, we're starting to at least feel those winds. I talked about yesterday, the setup right now. We were looking at Denver earlier this morning getting pounded by snowfall, and we're actually feeling some impacts from that same system, just not really getting the moisture out of it. And yesterday we had actually a decent amount and a dense amount of cloud cover that moved through during the morning, and then it opened up during the afternoon. Still a few clouds outside this morning, and that's what keeps temperatures a little warmer than yesterday. We're in the low 40s to start off your Wednesday. The winds are picking up out there for today. Gusts up to about 30 miles per hour in Las Vegas. There's a lake wind advisory with 1 to 3 foot waves. We'll talk about that in a second. But through Thursday, we're also still cooler than average. And then for this weekend, we're milder, back in the 60s as we head into Saturday and Sunday. So we're going to be feeling a little bit of some warmer air outside as we do the weekend, especially heading into next week. But your lake wind advisory from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. on your Wednesday, that's going to be down the Colorado River. So we're looking at 1 to 3 foot waves, even for Lake Mead. If you are traveling maybe by boat out there doing a little fishing today, it's going to be very choppy at times. Wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. Look at all that snow, though, heading into Arizona. I mean, that is some heavier bands of snow over the higher elevations. And then you talk about portions of Denver right now, seeing a really good amount of snow out there in Colorado, and that same system is bringing in those north winds for us as we head into your Wednesday. So it is going to pick up some breezes at times. We'll look at gusts between about 20 to 30 miles per hour throughout the day, but it is going to bring in some cooler wind chill values for this afternoon. We're at 48 degrees for drop off. Temperatures trying to get up to 58, but with wind gusts 20 to 30 miles per hour, we're going to feel more like probably 55 degrees outside today. So you may want the jacket throughout your Wednesday. Breezy at times today. Tomorrow's the first day of toy drive. We'll check in with Chet Buchanan as he goes up on the scaffolding on your Thursday morning. And then also looking at Friday and Saturday. Quiet, perfect Raiders forecast for any tailgates outside this Sunday. And then next week, we're still very quiet outside. It's not going to be tracking any first alert weather days or first alert impacts outside in Las Vegas. 59 degrees on your Wednesday. We'll talk about those breezes. I mean, those gusts are 20 to 30 outside, so we're going to feel the wind really starting to pile in by about 10 o'clock this morning. And that spreads throughout most of the Las Vegas Valley, and especially in the northwest near Centennial Hills. It's going to be very gusty today, so if you're golfing out there in the northwest, it's going to be pretty nasty wind, especially out there in some of the open areas and with some of those golf courses, Paiute up in the northwest. I mean, that can get pretty nasty with some of the wind. So it's going to be very chilly up there in the northwest today. All of us are between about 15 to 25 throughout the afternoon on your Wednesday. So a breezy and cooler day outside on your Wednesday. And then Thursday rolls around. We're at 57 degrees. We'll have a few clouds returning, but the area of low pressure does start to move off. So we'll allow those temperatures to still be in the upper 50s Thursday. Then here comes that warmer air as we get into Friday and this upcoming weekend. Highs are back in the 60s. We do see, or at least I'm seeing right now, next week at times brushing at about 70 degrees. So it's going to be very warm. We average about 60 for this time of year. We'll be up to 65 on Sunday, 68 heading into Monday and Tuesday. You can always download our free Fox 5 weather app. Scan the QR code on your screen for your latest forecast, and you can track those temperatures hour by hour.